Welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast for episode number 201. We're still here. We almost forgot the podcast existed because the day we normally record, I'm doing a charity stream. So that was almost bad.
Yep. I've been playing volleyball all day, so I didn't even think about.
You've been playing volleyball? What are you?
I was in a tournament with the guy we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We ended up getting third out of like 12 teams, so.
Nice.
Except we played like 7 games, so by the 7th game, we were pretty well tired.
Fair.
But it was fun. I'm sore. I'm gonna be really sore tomorrow, and I burned the shit out of my hand.
Why'd you do that?
Well, I dove for a ball,
Hmm.
and my hand kind of rolled up underneath of me, and I slid, and you know, if you slide your hand across the floor really fast, it gets really hot and burns yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
It like blistered up really bad, and then as I kept playing on, it like dried out and then like cracked. And so it's like this deep crack across my hand that
Yummy.
was just bleeding and burned like crazy every time you touch anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, not super fun. Not super fun.
Yeah. So we're in a weird spot. How about them Bills? It's almost like I called this one though, so whatever.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. All the people, how do the Bills beat the Cowboys? Yeah, the Cowboys are the better team, but let's also be real. Buffalo was not a real place to play today. I mean, Josh Allen had more incompletions than he had completions. Like, it was raining with 50-mile-an-hour wind and it was 20 degrees. Like,
true. But James Cook also had himself a day.
Right, that's what I mean. Like, this wasn't real, though. It was like, right. I don't know. But it's also the thing.
Cowboys could have ran the ball too, but
not really. That's not how it works. But the thing is, I picked the Bills because you don't bet against the desperate team.
True.
Bills are desperate.
True.
Cowboys aren't desperate. They are already in the playoffs. It's over. Like, they can't fall out of playoffs. They're chilling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bills were desperate. Yep. Bills were desperate. And I feel like I'm not going to get a lot of time to talk about the Vikings game. So I want to here because it was... The people on Twitter are driving me fucking insane. So
I know.
There's a reason Vikings fans are voted as the dumbest fan base in sports. I get it now. I really do. They're fucking stupid. Listen to this take. Kevin O'Connell has done some amazing things as head coach. His playbook is deep and creative. He's created a special locker room culture, and he has plenty of time to grow. However, someone with more experience need to be in charge of play calls. So you want to change the playbook. Nobody else can call his playbook. That's not how that works. You get an offensive coordinator, they call their own playbook. So you're saying you want a different playbook. And this is all because... So people keep saying, because his decision-making late in games. So we had a 3rd and 1 against the Bengals when it was 24-24. We needed a first down.
I didn't get to watch it, so...
Yeah, we needed a first down.
It was a fun game to watch,
yeah.
Surprisingly.
We needed a first down, so we ran a QB sneak on 3rd and 1 and didn't get it. So we needed 6 inches and ran another QB sneak, and our center got blown up and we lost a yard.
Mm-hmm.
And... everybody now is saying, that's just the worst play call I've ever seen, a QB sneak twice in a row. Dude, that is a play that in the history of the NFL is an 87% chance of working. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's...
And with the reason we didn't get them, had we handed the ball off to somebody else, we would have lost more yards. Our O-line got blown up twice.
True.
Stop blaming the coach for the O-line not having any juice. I'm sorry, the Bengals' best defensive tackle, DJ Reader, got hurt on the first play of the game and wasn't there. We should bully them. The fact that we didn't is not Kevin O'Connell's fault. Nick Mullins throwing 2 interceptions in the red zone is not Kevin O'Connell's fault. The defense allowing 27 points in the fourth quarter is not Kevin O'Connell's fault.
True.
Sorry, 21 points in the fourth quarter because the Bengals got a field goal in overtime.
Right.
Like,
yeah,
the T. Higgins' second touchdown. Everybody's telling me it's bad coverage. Caleb Evans tried. He got mossed.
Mm-hmm.
There's another corner that could have came over and helped and maybe stopped that play from happening, but he just stopped and threw his arms up to celebrate as if a Caleb got it. Maybe go make sure nothing happens. Like, this was a bad look from Brian Flores' defense,
right?
And we're blaming all of it on Kevin O'Connell. I don't understand. Our defense, like, seemingly checked out in the second half. Just like, oh, we won. Like, they didn't need to put in the effort for all 60 minutes.
I've been there before.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. As a Bills fan, I understand. Where when your defense is just it's supposed to be,
yeah.
You know, I mean, the Vikings defense is pretty, I would say, good, but it's, I don't know. It's just like, it's football. I mean, you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you lose more than you win.
And I hate this. Well, Bradbury getting blown up, it's because he's a tiny center. He's the same size as Jason Kelce. He's just a pussy. That's the difference. Jason Kelce's going to make the play. Garrett Bradbury apparently just doesn't give a fuck. I don't understand this whole, like, thing of pure Kevin O'Connell hate for the sake of hating Kevin O'Connell.
Right.
Like, as if we could have. So, like, this guy started his thing with, don't get me wrong, I think Kevin O'Connell's a good head coach. He's on scholarship because of 2022, and he does have the excuse of no Kirko. Mm-hmm. But what's inexcusable is his management at the end of these very winnable games. Yeah, he should absolutely keep his foot on the gas pedal more, but it almost seems like he is keeping his foot on the gas pedal more.
Yeah.
We watched yesterday Nick Mullins have multiple dropbacks where Justin Jefferson's wide open, but he's like 30 yards down the field, and Mullins is afraid to pull the trigger. Yeah. Like, the real issue here is not Kevin O'Connell. It's that we don't have Kirko. Like, that's it. That's
true.
If we have Cuzzo, this is the best team in football, and it's not really close. Like, the Niners are close, but who do you trust more, Brock Purdy or Kirk Cousins? Let's be real. Big game against a good defense. Who you trusting? Like, that's all I know. And we've already seen what happens when that Niners defense played the Vikings offense with Cuzzo without Justin Jefferson. We hung the worst game of the season on them. If we had JJ, it's worse. That's how that works. But then he's like, you know, KLC's a good coach, but a great coach doesn't fuck up the end of Denver, Chicago, and Cincinnati games. So, you know, you're referring to your defensive coordinator as being the not good one, right? Because he's the one who allowed Denver to march 80 yards down the field in a minute 20. He's the one who allowed Chicago to march down the field with a minute 20. He's the one who allowed Cincinnati to score 21 in a quarter. Like, these are all things that are on the defense. Yes, should the offense have scored more? Sure. But when the other defense makes good plays and stops us, and our backup quarterback is a backup quarterback, he's not going to make the plays Cuzzo does. That's not how that works. Because if he could make the plays Cuzzo does, Cuzzo wouldn't have a job.
Right. And, I mean, you look at the Bills, the people want our head coach fired. And,
that one I understand.
There's at least an argument there, but still, I don't know. I don't know if that's
So my argument for it's like Andy Reid in Kansas City. It's not that he's a bad coach, or in Philly. Sorry, it's not that he's a bad coach, but it's like his message got stale.
Mm-hmm.
He just couldn't get over the hump. And that McDermott could end up on, I don't fucking know what team. He could end up as the Bears head coach and win a Super Bowl there. And you know what you do? You go, you know what? That makes sense. Because it just, it at some point, sticking with what you know just because it's good isn't good enough. Sometimes you got to switch it up and be great. Or really bad, because that is the other way that goes. It's either really good or really bad.
Right. Yeah.
But it's ridiculous. But the criticizing of play calling bugs me, because if you actually sit there and watch the game, you see open receivers where the quarterback just has to pull the trigger, make the throw, do the thing you need to do, because the play itself that he is calling is working. The quarterback just can't execute. And it's probably because none of them are Cuzzo, who, let's be honest, in a clean pocket, there might not be a better quarterback in football.
Right.
Burrow and Cuzzo in a clean pocket can dissect a defense in a way different than anybody else. Mahomes is the best because it doesn't matter if the pocket's clean or not. He can make every throw at any moment. But like just a pure passer in a clean pocket, Cuzzo's up there with Burrow as like the best.
Yeah.
Nick Mullins is not that guy. At this point, I don't think you can pull Mullins. He had 7 incompletions. 2 of them were interceptions, but one of them was like just a really bad throw, whatever.
Yeah.
The other one, he like threw the ball as he was getting sacked and a defensive lineman caught it. It's one of those like, you shouldn't have done that, but like, that's not real. That's not happening all the time. That was just really stupid. Stop just throwing up a prayer. You're getting sacked at the 20-yard line. Just take the sack and kick the field goal, whatever. It's dumb little errors from a guy who hasn't started a football game in 2.5 years. Yeah. Shocker. Those will get worked out. Jordan Addison's really good at football. That's what I know. 6 catches for $111 and 2 TDs. Good at football. That guy's good at football. He knows how to play ball. Fire Kevin O'Connell was trending on Twitter. That's how dumb our fan base is. 20-11 as a head coach. A playoff berth last year. Gonna make the playoffs probably without Kirk Cousins. And without Justin Jefferson for the majority of the year. But we gotta fire him.
That makes sense. You know,
it's ridiculous.
Makes complete sense, you know.
I love calling people out. So Harrison Smith, there was a weird blown Tampa 2 coverage that allowed like a T. Higgins score. And it looks like Harrison Smith just got, I don't know 100% what happened. I would have to go really pay attention. But like Harrison Smith bit down on this in-breaking route and T. Higgins like shot up through behind him. I don't know. Because I don't know what zone we were in. I don't exactly know what defense we were playing. But right after that, someone just posts, we need to have a frank, honest, and awkward conversation about Harrison Smith, who's been like our 3rd best defensive player all year. Like without him, Danielle Hunter, and Ivan Pace, we aren't a good defense. Like, I promise.
Right.
And so I just quote tweeted that. This guy never responds to me, but it's just like, we need to have a frank, honest, and awkward conversation about your level of ball knowledge.
I get a kick out of. I always like looking at you.
The way I talk to people. Nobody ever replies to me, though. It's like they're afraid.
I mean, yeah, it's because they know their argument's shit most of the time.
But it bugs me the amount of Vikings fans that like have this major following that don't fucking know anything. It bugs me.
Yeah.
It's like nobody wants to listen to me because I'm right all the time. Oh, I'm so happy. Our picks leaderboard for this week. Miller caught up last week and was within a game of me picks wise. I've been leading our picks leaderboard for months.
Right. Yeah.
This week, I'm now up by 5. I have a 132-90 record in game picks. Miller's at 127-95. Jake's at 125-97. Miller's like, I'm a fraud. Holy shit. Yeah, I went 10-4 in picks this week. I got as many games wrong on Saturday when there were 3 games as I did all day today. And that's entirely because I picked with my heart, picking the Vikings and the Broncos. I know it's weird saying I picked the Broncos with my heart, but I wanted them to beat the Lions. That was a pick with the heart. And it wasn't because I wanted the Broncos to win. I wanted the Lions to lose. There's a difference.
Yep. Yeah, trust me, there's people I want to lose also, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to happen.
Okay. But yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah, what else is new? Dumb stuff in the NFL.
Yeah, Twitter hurts my brain all the time. Because everybody who uses it's a big dumb dummy. All of us, we're all big dumb dummies.
Oh, we're smirt. We're big smirt.
I don't know about that. But hey, we're here recording a podcast at 9 p.m. You got work tomorrow.
Yep. And obviously I'm pretty tired.
If you go check my most recent quote tweet, you should go, or not quote tweet, just retweet. It's from an account. His name is Dustin Baker, asking for his, the award for the most objective Vikings analyst. You should go at me. I need more people to put me in there, coach. I want to get famous on Vikings Twitter for being the only Vikings fan with a brain. It's pretty funny.
So you where'd you put it?
So if you just go to my profile, and it should be like the second thing down. It's a retweet. Yeah, just reply to it with just at the Geek Slays. That's it. That's all I need from you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all I need from you. Yeah.
Do I reply to both of you or just?
Well, it should only be to him.
Well, it says replying to him and you.
Oh yeah. Well, it's because I reposted it. I guess it should just be fine. But yeah. It's been fun. Yep, just at the Geek Slays. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
But
there, hopefully that did something.
Damn, that age is pretty bad. 2018, the Patriots are drafting Georgia running back Sony Michel. No Lamar Jackson. Too bad Brady only played another year in New England.
Right.
That one hurts. That one hurts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That one hurts. Sick. It's wild. So what are you looking forward to next year?
Regarding?
I don't know. 2024 is coming up. What are you looking forward to in 2024?
Well, hopefully.
You turn 27, right?
Yeah, I know. Dude, I'm almost 30.
I'm almost 24. It's my Kobe year. So better be goated. That's what I know.
Yeah. Maybe hopefully have a better job.
Fair.
With more money so I can donate more to your channel.
I'd appreciate that. Yeah.
My girlfriend wants to get a puppy.
Oh. What do you think about a puppy?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, it would live with her, so you'd only deal with it when she came to visit.
Yeah. Yep. Or when I go to visit, or basically anytime I see her.
Yeah, but
dog.
everybody loves dogs. Dogs are great.
Yeah, I mean, they could add a lot of stress though for somebody who's already stressed out.
I mean,
or they could help. Who
I was
knows?
gonna say I don't really see the stress they add unless she just doesn't know how to train a dog. That could be a problem.
I mean, she can train a horse. Hopefully, she can train a dog.
Right? It's like train them not to chew up your shit, and like they're not very stressful. Well, they just kind of chill.
She was asking me, she's like, so would you be opposed to me coming down to visit you, and would it be okay if I had a dog, and blah blah blah? And I was like, well, as long as he doesn't chew on everything.
That, and as long as you train him not to chase the cat.
Right. Well, Polly will just go to the garage, so
that's true.
It's no different than when our dog, when my brother's dog comes over.
Yeah.
But
cat just fucks off like, oh fuck dog.
Yeah, like if it chews on everything, it's not really my house. So, things that get to chews up a
chair,
$2,000 couch.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. So I just told her, well, it's fine as long as you can keep an eye on it, or it doesn't chew everything up, or
Yeah.
Puppies can be a handful sometimes, like having a toddler.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is the dumbest thing I've ever read. So the Vikings are 7-7. 7-7. But there's not a single game where they got their asses kicked. Unlike the Cowboys or the Eagles or the Lions or the Niners or the... So I don't know if that's reassuring or not. And somebody goes, so it's 1,000% a coaching problem. Change the coaches. No, it's 1,000% a Kirk got injured problem. I'm
True.
Sorry. With Cuzzo right now, we'd be what? 10-4?
Yeah.
That is like we would be 10-4. There's not a single game since Cuzzo got hurt that we would have lost if we had him.
Yeah.
Shit, a couple of those games, like Denver and Chicago, would have been blowouts. Cincinnati this week would have been a blowout because the offense wouldn't have stalled.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Your defense probably would have still done the defense thing, but at least
if the offense doesn't stall,
points.
You're still cooking. So even if the defense allows 21, well, we scored an extra 2 touchdowns, so they never really got back into it.
Yeah. I just like to point out that Stephon Diggs got away with a fumble that he fumbled and it got recovered, but they called it down, but it was totally a fumble.
Uh-oh. Love that.
Not that it would have mattered much, but...
No. That's insane. The Cowboys and Eagles both clinched playoff spots today for the 3rd consecutive season. And again, there's a chance that the NFC East still doesn't finish with the same division winner because it hasn't had a back-to-back division winner since like the 90s.
Right. Yeah.
Because the Cowboys are probably going to win it this year, which is ridiculous. And Buffalo, Miami is probably going to be for the division, which is funny.
I hope so. I mean,
the Bills shouldn't still be in it. I don't know how that's happening. Miami's fucking themselves up here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so Miami would have to lose another game, and before then, but I don't know if they will or not.
Well, don't Miami and Buffalo play again?
Well, yeah, but they need
in a regular.
There's a 2-game difference. Oh, Cowboys, Dolphins, and the Cowboys just had, a big loss, so vengeance is going to be a thing.
Right.
And then the Dolphins, oh God. The Dolphins go Cowboys, Ravens, Bills.
Oh shit. Dude, there's a way that the Bills actually jump ahead of them by a game.
There's technically still a way that the Bills get home field advantage throughout the playoffs.
Oh, that would be sick. Except
it won't
it's gonna
happen.
Start snowing.
It won't happen. Baltimore's going to get home field throughout the playoffs because Baltimore would have to lose out to give up. So, and I just don't see that happening. How's that
Yeah.
game going right now, by the way?
I don't know.
Baltimore's up 23-7.
Yeah, last time I checked, Baltimore was
in
doing
the fourth.
good.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that also sucks. What happened with Keaton Mitchell? The Ravens rookie running back. He like was running and then I don't know, his knee just like gave out.
Oh?
Yeah. Dude, it's depressing. He was averaging 8.1 yards a carry again today. On the season, I think he's average. What is he at? His per carry average on the season is 8.5 yards. Dude has been incredible. He's got 38 carries for 323 yards and 2 touchdowns. And he was originally listed as like running back 5. He started on the practice squad.
Huh.
Injuries gave him a shot, and he has made the most of it for sure. But injury, and he's been ruled out and was carted to the locker room. Oh, fucking shit. I didn't realize it was that bad. I'm gonna send it to you on Twitter.
Okay.
Ugh. Knees don't bend that way. Well, his did, and that's why he's... Oh.
I don't know if I want to see it or not.
I don't want to see it. Oh. That's not good. That's really not okay. It almost snapped all the way in half. Ah. That's so bad, dude.
Oh my God.
Wonder's dying about it.
This is why you don't lock your knees, kids. This is why you don't lock your knees.
It's because he didn't lock his knee. He got tripped up. So when he threw that leg out, it just landed weird and then got caught and then snapped in half.
Going forward, and then his foot got traction, and there was nowhere for his kneecap to go.
Yeah,
but
except into itself.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's yeah, he's he may never play football ever again.
I don't know if I'd go that far. Lamar, I need you to throw another touchdown, I think. The Run the North Fantasy League, I'm winning by like 9 points, but dude has DK Metcalf still playing tomorrow.
Oh.
And so I need Lamar to give me like another touchdown or something here.
I'm murdering Cody.
I'm on a bye in that league.
Yeah, I know, because you already clinched a spot, but I'm fighting for a spot.
Well, you're in the playoffs. You're just...
Well, yeah, I'm fighting for the next round in the playoffs.
And hey, he could still win. He's got DeAndre Swift. Oh, but he made a fucky wucky and left, well, because he doesn't pay attention. So Keenan Allen was in his lineup and Keenan didn't play. Amari Cooper, have a day. God damn.
I don't think Keenan Allen would have made a difference.
I mean, you're winning by less than 100, and he had a running back, Keenan, a tight end.
I still have Lockett to play.
Oh, I didn't know you still had guys playing.
And I still got the Eagles defense. I still got a defensive player playing.
Yeah, I'm
going to have over 300 points. And still have a player to play, 2 players to go. I'm projected to get 321 points, which would be the highest I've gotten all year.
Yeah.
It helps when James Cook has 40 points, and Scary Terry had 40 points, and Rashad White had 25. Jenkins had 30. Snead had almost 30. Defensive players coming in clutch. That's the first for my team.
Sorry, replying to a tweet because I'm mad. How do you spell reckless?
Recless.
No,
I think
there's a K in there, but
Reckless.
cool. Every way I was spelling it was wrong. It's like, what the fuck? How do I go here? But yours finally made it autocorrect to the right thing.
I was close. I just missed the letter.
Yeah.
See,
no. So
I'm actually weirdly good at spelling usually, but it has to be a word that I've either written. Most of the time, it's a word that I have had written before.
Yeah.
Because it's like I have a photographic memory of writing the word. And that's how I can remember how to spell certain things.
But some idiot Vikings fan said, no Kirk Cousins is not an excuse. The last 3 losses for the Vikings, Denver, Chicago, Cincinnati, were winnable games with existing personnel. Except he's using it as a blame KOC thing. Except what's the actual common denominator in those 3 games? We lost the turnover battle because Nick Mullins and Josh Dobbs just like to huck up prayers, and that can't happen. So I'm replying with because Mullins and Dobbs are reckless. It sucks when the truth doesn't fit your narrative, huh?
True. Ugh.
Fucking ridiculous. Ugh. That literally Kevin O'Connell has never lost a game where the Vikings won the turnover battle. Or it was just even. We don't lose if we can just be a good team. When we turn the ball over 4 fucking times, what do you expect?
That's true. Yeah. Trust me. Look at the Bills.
Yeah. Hey, at least Josh scores more touchdowns than he turns over.
That's true.
Also,
Josh is an animal, but he does like to turn the ball over.
Also,
which sucks.
We need to delete the Falcons. Just so you know.
Why?
They lost to the Panthers.
Oh.
Bijan Robinson had 7 touches.
To be honest, I kind of forgot that Bijan Robinson even existed.
Yeah.
They've been using Devin Singletary.
Nope, that's
Bijan,
the wrong
or not Devin
team.
Singletary, but
Tyler Algier.
Tyler Algier is the guy I'm thinking of.
Wrong team. Yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking the Texans.
Jonnu Smith has multiple catches again. You know, the backup tight end behind Kyle Pitts. Fucking ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Fucking ridiculous.
Ridicle pickle.
But hey, Bryce Young and the Panthers won.
Ooh, yay.
2 wins. And in the other one, he beat CJ Stroud to prove he was better.
True.
That's not really how that works, but hey.
Not having CJ Stroud is kind of rough.
Yeah, the Texans won without him, though.
I mean, I know that. I meant fantasy league wise.
Oh.
He was doing really good for me, scoring points.
Yeah, but Case Keenum to GOAT. So
I
don't know what to tell you.
I literally was doing extremely well in one of my leagues and was I'm 10 and something, and I've lost. How many people do I have injured on that fucking league? That one's rough. I have it'll load. Yeah,
that's nuts.
There.
So the Vikings now need a little bit of help to win the division, but if we just beat Detroit and don't lose our game against Green Bay, we just need Dallas to beat Detroit, and we win the division. But that means Detroit has to lose out, and they haven't lost back-to-back games all year.
Yeah.
So, which is kind of good for us, because that means we can beat them both times. Because we'll beat them, and then they'll play Dallas, and then we'll beat them. It's great.
Yeah, that's right. I got Justin Fields as my starting quarterback, and he's the only quarterback I have left out of 3 quarterbacks.
We've got a shot at a lot of playoff games in Week 18. Like, teams just, winner gets to go to the playoffs, loser stays home. The nice thing is if we beat Detroit and Green Bay, by the time we get to that final game, it doesn't matter. It's whoever wins just gets the division. Loser just gets a wild card. And luckily, either way, we'd have to play each other, I think. That's not lucky. That's not great. So I guess we need the Vikings to lose one anyways and just let it be in Detroit. Because nobody ever has gone 3-0 against a division opponent in a season. It just doesn't happen. I'd rather lose one in the regular season and go beat them in the playoffs.
Yeah, the Bills have only played the Dolphins once this year, right?
They will play a second time, though, yeah.
Right. That's why I'm scared. I was like, have we played them twice and won twice?
No, but you've played them once and won once.
Yeah.
Which means you kind of want to lose, even though you don't.
Yeah.
You want to lose, but you don't want to lose. Good God, with the Jaguars loss, they are now like tied with the Colts and Texans for the AFC South. That's tough.
That's tough. Yeah.
Oh, man. Football day is weird.
What would we do with ourselves without football?
Play D&D.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that guy's gonna be easy to kill. Don't know why I've been weirdly addicted to this game. Napoleon.
I can't edit that tweet. Fuck me. Glad nobody liked it yet. Oh, are you sure you're thanking me for the offer? I didn't finish the offer yet.
No. Nope, you finished. Giggity.
Ayo.
Giggity.
Oh man. It's tough out here. Yeah, if you had to bet on one team to take down the 49ers, who would it be? The Vikings with a healthy Cuzzo. That's the answer. Because they're the only team who can fucking do it. Because they're the only team who's done it when the Niners were at full strength. Everybody played in that game.
That is true.
Because, like, they lost to the Browns, but Debo didn't play, and neither did Trent Williams. And they lost to this team, and these guys didn't play. It was full strength versus the Vikings at not full strength, and the Vikings did it. So, that's all I need to know. I don't know about you, though.
I need to know more than I know now.
Jake Browning, former Viking, is the Bengals quarterback right now. During the game, he slammed his helmet and was screaming, "You should have never fucking cut me." I think he forgets that Spielman and Zimmer were the ones to cut him. Not a single one of the members of the current team did anything to him. So, I don't know.
He's just mad at the world.
I don't know. Seems pretty ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what else we got. Good God, we're only 40 minutes in. It feels like we've been here for... Why does this episode feel longer than the one we did last week?
It didn't help that we're both. Well, you probably just woke up, didn't you?
Not really. No. Kinda, but no. I woke up at 5, but went to bed at like noon.
Yeah.
So I gotta fix that before tomorrow though, because I want to get up a little earlier. But I also want to get like a good amount of sleep so that I can do the thing for a long amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
I'm not looking forward to work tomorrow.
No, why not?
I'm just waiting to walk in there and my boss to come in and go, oh, by the way, do you know that box you've spent 3 days building? Yeah, we got to tear that all apart and restart. Because I gave you the wrong diagram. That was for a special box. This not an 8-foot box.
Oh, good.
After I'd asked him twice, this doesn't look right. Are you sure this is the right one? And he said, yes, that's got to be the right one.
Nuts.
Yeah, I was a little frustrated.
I bet. I already lost the tweet that I had quote tweeted, which is funny.
Good for you.
Well, so I had to delete the quote tweet because I had a spelling error. And I can't deal with the way some people like will just point at the spelling error and ignore that everything else was 100% correct. So yeah. I go fix them. But now I can't find the tweet.
Yeah, because that's somehow a flex when they're like, well, yeah, look how smart you are because you misspelled this. That you must be stupid. It's like, what? Did you read it? It's a valid point. Who cares about spelling?
I'm sorry I said this instead of these. My bad. Yeah. My brain was moving a little too fast. Sorry. I know you've never had that issue, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was rude.
That's true. But it's
true, but it's still a little rude.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I lost the tweet though, so I don't know what the point is anymore. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Oh, there's the tweet.
Are you sure? Are you sure that's the tweet?
And the spelling errors have been fixed because my computer has Grammarly on it and it makes sure I don't fuck things up. My phone has autocorrect, but that doesn't fix like when you use like the wrong word in a sentence.
All right.
Grammarly like fixes it all. Oh man. Oh man. Justin Fields is getting screwed over by his receivers again.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
Trust me.
What
I
a throw. Oh my God. Damn, that was a good throw. That's depressing. Jesus. All right, Lamar, that's an answer. Lamar Jackson's so cold. The lady asked him, how do you extend plays, Lamar? That's just God. Oh, God damn. That bro has the entire crowd dumbfounded. Have you ever watched Lamar? He leaves me speechless. It's like, oh, he's sacked. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's first down. Okay. That's funny.
Yeah. That's his thing, though. He could run the ball.
Lamar's that guy,
and
man.
Throw and literally do anything. Block. I've watched him block.
Yeah, right. I don't know. It's wild. Life's weird.
I agree.
What the fuck are you eating, dog? I'm not gonna judge it because
I was like, a Twix?
No, I'm scrolling Twitter and it's one of those things. It's like it looks really weird, but it also looks like really well seasoned, so it's probably fire. It just is a weird mixture of things. Gotta love weird mixtures.
I mean, I'm sometimes a fan of weird mixtures, but not always.
You're always a fan of weird mixtures. Your life is a weird mixture.
That's true. I am a weird mixture.
Yeah.
I would not exist without weird mixtures.
Who is that? What the fuck? Okay. I don't know. I don't know what we do from here. I don't know. It's weird to do this podcast.
I know. I'm just so tired and brain dead right now.
It's weird to do it on a Sunday. It's weird to... Okay, the amount of whiplash people will experience if they, like, just listen to the last 3 episodes, just one after the other. Regular podcast, little bit of sports, little bit of whatever. Depression. Sports. It's like, what the fuck? Whiplash.
It's true.
It's a fucked up week, and this is why it's called the Scuffed Ass Podcast. God, that would be nuts. There's a real scenario where Stafford and the Rams take on Goff and the Lions in Detroit in the postseason. If the Lions move up to the 2 seed or the Rams move up to the 6 seed, Stafford makes a return to Detroit. God, that would be cinema. We need it to happen. Which means we need the Lions to move to the 2 seed because I don't want the Vikings to drop down. Or, well, no, if we drop down, that means... No, actually, I want the Vikings to drop down. 7 seed's cool. I'd love to go into Tampa Bay against Baker. I love Baker. This isn't the same defense that he beat in week 1.
Yeah.
Sorry about it. And we definitely won't turn the ball over 6 times again. Probably.
Right. Hopefully.
Yeah. I'm not going to be so sure, actually. Because well, you know, absolutely wild child.
Do I know?
I don't know.
I don't think I know. You know one thing, I'm tired. And I'm old and sore, I guess. Oh.
Are you old or are you just sore?
Both.
Can't be. You gotta pick one.
Both.
Gotta pick one.
Every single one.
No.
Yes.
No.
But yeah.
No.
Yes. Yes, Queen.
I don't know.
What do you know?
Nothing.
That's right, nothing.
I know some stuff, just not enough stuff. I just want to do things. I don't know what they are, but I want to do them. I'm bored.
Yeah.
Mostly, we're just like filling time with like no information. Because there's not much we can talk about. Everything interesting that's about to happen is going to happen tomorrow during the charity stream.
Right.
But it's also like I couldn't have recorded the podcast Tuesday or Wednesday because it's Run the North and a trip to Cheyenne and, you know, all that.
And and
And
all
we
of
can't
our
do
information
Thursday
comes out tomorrow too,
because
so
it has to release on Thursday. So we can't record Thursday night because it has to be out Thursday morning. So this was it. This was the opportunity.
yeah.
Which is tough. What do you know? Wait, what information comes out tomorrow?
Well, most information about football and
true.
Facts and just information comes out on Monday because everybody's
This is my favorite one.
weekend.
The Vikings today did everything all the grouchy fans who wanted Kevin O'Connell fired wanted. The Vikings did all that they wanted. Ran the ball effectively on early downs, kept throwing downfield with a lead, kept blitzing with a lead. Not too cute on short yardage plays, just high percentage runs and QB sneaks. And they lost anyways. So fire the coach. He did exactly what we told him to do, and it was wrong, so fire him. Like, you got what you wanted. It's almost like you didn't know what was best. It's almost like maybe Kevin O'Connell knew what was best. True.
Mother knows best.
Brett Coleman, I love this take. He's like, the Vikings have always had this inexplicable, chaotic, I can't believe this is working type energy surrounding the team. But I feel like ever since Kevin O'Connell came in, that weird success has been jacked up to 11. He's like a superconductor for triumphant disarray. That is... I want a shirt that just says superconductor for triumphant disarray. Then it's just a picture of Kevin O'Connell.
Be pretty good.
Oh.
Let's see. I need.
But I love.
This guy.
It's my favorite tweet. I'm bookmarking it. I don't know what that does, but I'm doing it. Let's see. What else do I know? I've seen some interesting stuff. I think this is fucking wild. WWE star Liv Morgan was arrested for possession of marijuana in Florida following a traffic stop. She could face up to a year in prison for having, like, I don't know, it was possession of under 20, I don't know if it was grams, milligrams, whatever, under 20 whatever of weed. It's
right.
like, why is that a year in prison, dude? It's just some weed. What?
I mean,
don't worry though.
Won't get that.
No, but don't worry though. You can have unlimited amounts of alcohol in your car as long as it's not open. The weed, if you're not smoking it, can't get you high. I don't understand.
Yeah, I bet she gets like probation or something, or maybe
I don't know.
Get that, or community service. And because if she, that's especially if that's the first time she has, been caught with it. Usually they'll do that. It's up to a year for people who are just repeat offenders and get caught all the time.
Right.
Which that's your own dumbass fault for getting caught that many times.
Yeah, fair.
But
oh man, it's ridiculous. Everything's ridiculous. Everything's bad.
Right.
Wonder's a goob. You've been goobed.
That doesn't sound very fun.
You don't want to be goobed?
No.
You don't like being goobed?
I'm not a fan of being goobed.
I love it. DM. Everyone's newer to the game. I don't want to make combat too hard. And it's the video from Avatar: The Last Airbender. The boulder doesn't know how he feels about fighting a little girl. Sounds like you don't know how to make combat interesting, and it's just the little girl making fun of him, and it's just the boulder no longer feels conflicted. That's me. Everybody's new to the game. I don't want to make it too hard. Sounds like you don't know how to make combat interesting. All right. I hope you're all ready to meet the cleric's god.
Did you say God?
Yes.
Nice shirt, by the way.
Hey, thanks. It's almost like it's got your name on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just out here making the world wonder.
You definitely do that for sure.
I wonder how I'm still here.
I want this song played at my wedding. I'm sending you videos on TikTok now. You don't need to watch them right now, but I'm sending you them. I'm also planning to buy a... Have you seen the Pop Darts game on TikTok? You like get a little table and you put this one like suction cup thing on the table and then you throw the suction cup thing. I'm gonna buy that so we can play some Pop Darts. I think me and you would have a fucking blast with that. We're both so competitive, but also good at it. Like, it'd be fun. You son of a bitch, pushes you down the stairs. Make it from down there, fuckhead. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a set of those for sure.
I always thought about ordering it for our family nights.
Yeah. For sure.
We always usually play Pictionary.
Gross.
Which is fun.
Not really. No, see, you know what you need for family game nights? You can't see it, but it's like Cards Against Humanity and...
See, we have young children.
Yeah, it'd be funny.
Like, no, because then they start asking questions that we can't necessarily come up with an answer for.
They have phones. They can Google it.
That's true. That's true.
And, you know, two of them aren't that young anymore. They're both,
my nephew,
high
he got
schoolish
busted the other day.
Yeah, but your nephew is also like, he's, you know, he knows some things, unfortunately. I blame you.
Well,
I don't want to know the action. I don't know if you want to tell this one on the internet and embarrass him, or you do and you're gonna send it to everybody. It just got this clip.
No, he just
he got busted.
Say the curiosity got the best of him and his buddy, and
what the fuck? I don't like any. We're done here. We're moving on.
Well, no, they just got on the internet.
And
my brother busted them.
Nice. Love that. Love that.
Yep. I mean, yeah. That was my brother's like, that's got to be the most awkward conversation I've had in a long time.
Yeah, probably.
Because my nephew was confused and my brother didn't know what to say. You know, my brother.
He's not necessarily... Does he ever know what to say?
Yeah, he's not necessarily the most intricate person with words, so. My brother's just like, this is all I'm going to tell you for now. In a few years, we'll continue this conversation.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he's only 10, I think. So, give him a few years. He'll be getting in trouble.
He already is. Didn't you literally just say he was in trouble?
I mean, in trouble for other things. You know, when girls start liking him. Back, I mean. Because he's like me, everybody thinks he's annoying at the moment. I mean, actually, he's really maturing.
Don't worry, that'll never change.
About it. He's oddly more mature than I was at that age. At least he didn't run around on all fours.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's oddly. At that age, you were busy biting ankles.
I grew up in the wild, man.
No,
literally grew up in the wild. My parents gave up on having babysitters for me because I'd just run away from them and come home and go down to the river or hang out outside with my dog. So, what do you do? My babysitter literally tied me to a chair once just so I couldn't get away.
You probably deserved it.
I most certainly did. Yeah, because I was a jailbreak. Then I'd walk 2 miles home as a toddler with my blankie.
With my blankie.
Yeah. Had a little Pooh Bear blankie. And I wore suspenders everywhere. So here, this little toddler walking down the, sidewalk all by himself.
You know what? I don't want to get into the politics about it, but I wish China was a place we were allowed to go. Like, I know you can technically visit China, but like, there's chances that bad things happen if you visit China. So,
yeah.
Like, Japan's an easy place to visit. Like, just don't be a fucking moron and you're probably okay.
I think I'd rather go to Japan than China, if you ask me.
No, see, because I don't know, I see, like, places in China that just look so cool that you wouldn't get to experience because they're
I'm
only
more
in China.
of a Mother Nature type person, and Japan has some, especially if you go when, like, the cherry trees are blooming and up on the mountainside,
See,
that's like...
with my luck, though, I'd go and Mount Fuji would erupt for the first time and I'd die. Not for the first time ever, but for the first time.
It's a hell of a story.
Well, I'd be dead.
Did you ever see yourself dying to a volcano? Imagine the last thoughts you'd have.
Yes, actually. It's actually kind of my prediction for how I'll go.
Elaborate?
Yellowstone.
Oh, well.
I'm just waiting.
I was going to say, what, you're going to die in Wyoming from a volcano? And I thought,
yes!
Well...
Yes, I am!
Because you think, like, in my mind, I'm
also,
thinking,
a lot of the Rocky
Creek's going to blow up, but then it's like, well...
also, a lot of the Rocky Mountains are volcanic, so, I mean, it could happen.
No. I mean, yeah. That's only if the fault splits right there.
Or just, who knows, things happen.
Yeah, because they're solid rock, they're not hollow. So,
but it's fine.
Volcanoes, and it's not a caldera either. So
yeah, Mount Fuji is an active volcano. Yeah, it hasn't erupted since 1707 though. So
right, and
which means it's probably time. See, but the thing is, Tokyo is right outside Mount Fuji, so like, and Tokyo's the biggest city in the world. Dude, Mount St. Helens, which is like tiny compared to Mount Fuji, had ash spread to here.
I know. They didn't do that like instantly though.
It was
took time
pretty
for
quick.
it to spread that far.
Japan's not as big as you think.
I know Japan's smallish, but
right, there's not really anywhere to run.
I'm not saying that. They're going to evacuate people, though. They're not just going to sit there and let you all die.
Well, yeah,
but load you on boats. They're
Tokyo's
load
the biggest city in the world. There's a lot of people. There's literally the most people. I don't know if that's true. Is it the biggest city in the world? Yeah, Tokyo, Beijing? Japan. No, yeah. Tokyo.
Tokyo, I mean.
Tokyo, Japan, 39.1 million people. God damn.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. Jakarta, Indonesia has 34.5. Delhi, India has 32.2. Seoul, South Korea has 26. Shanghai, China has 24.8. Manila in the Philippines has 24.1. Sao Paulo, Brazil has 22 million. Beijing, China has 21.9. Mexico City has 21.8. Mumbai, India has 20.7, and New York City, finally a U.S. city, New York, 19.4.
True.
Less than half. New York City is half the size of Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Well, I mean, also, the United States is a big country, so people can live all over the place.
Yeah, but cities
versus Japan, where everybody's packed in to one spot.
Sure, but like, what is the densest city? Manila in the Philippines. 20,770 people per square kilometer.
Holy shit.
That's tightly woven.
Where do they sleep?
Lagos, Nigeria is second with 17,933. And then the drop is to Delhi, India, 8,326. That's like a 9,000 person difference per square kilometer. Which is wild when you think of how Tokyo has the most people, but it's all the way down at 2,771 per square kilometer. Which I don't really know how that works out, but New York is shockingly low. They're only the 19th densest city.
Huh.
Yeah. I just want to move to like Dublin or like London. I want to move to Europe really bad.
Yeah.
I know people are going to be like, you're not part of Europe. Shut the fuck up. It's on the European continent. Go fuck yourself. With your, we're not part of Europe. Shut the fuck up. You're not part of the European Union. Not the same thing. I'm talking about like the continent that is Europe. Fucking assholes. I hate that I know what people will say to me half the time. It's just like, shut the fuck up. I know what I'm talking about. I know that you're dumb. Shut up.
You should go to, I think it's Greenland.
Yeah.
No, Iceland.
Yeah. Iceland's the one that's green. Greenland's the one that's icy.
Yeah. It's funny.
Yes.
But you need to go Iceland because the male to female ratio is like 6-1.
Yeah.
And the country literally pays people from the United States, males from the United States, to come over there and marry.
Let's go.
Women.
I'll go there. I'll marry somebody.
And I think you have to live there though.
Sick. Give me decent internet, I'm chilling. Right? It's like, give me decent internet, I'm chilling. I don't fucking care.
Right. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I read that someplace that they literally pay people, males, to come in and, marry. Because their population's also declining big time because there's, not enough males to go around for females.
Apparently that's not true.
Is it not true? Wow.
Apparently.
Did it change though? Because I heard
I don't think so. I'm reading an article.
Maybe it's not.
A viral article is going around the internet saying the Icelandic government will pay men of foreign nationality to marry Icelandic women. This is a rumor persisting since 2016 due to several fake news articles, and Icelandic women are regularly being inundated with friend requests from strangers on Facebook. Nice. Yeah, apparently that's just straight up not a thing, I guess.
Well, I wonder if it was true for a while. And
probably
then they
not. It sounds like it was just a fake article at some point. Oh, a number of unreliable websites in Africa and elsewhere published articles reporting that the Nordic country of Iceland was experiencing a shortage of men and thus offered a stipend of $5,000 per month to immigrants willing to marry Icelandic women.
What is
the first of these, as best we can tell, was a blog called The Spirit Whispers, where someone posted barely decipherable entry reading as follows. Oh, good. Breaking news about Iceland country. Incredible but true if you are There is no punctuation in this article. Oh my God. The one that got everybody believing this. If you're interested, read the full story. Iceland team was able to achieve an unprecedented achievement in the European after sending England packing. Iceland will hope to spring an even more dramatic surprise on one of Europe's footballing superpowers in the quarterfinals as they take on hosts France. No punctuation. That was all one sentence. What? Yeah. Thanks to this win, Iceland became a place of world attention and deliberated some news sites a number of amusing news related to this as the number of population of the country and its customs and tradition. Yeah, whoever fell for this is fucking stupid. Oh my God.
Well, see, what they probably did was they probably typed it out in a different language, and then they swapped the language so there's no punctuation.
But there are a lot of countries that will pay you to move there. There are places in the U.S. that will pay you to move there.
Yeah.
There's some towns in Oklahoma, West Virginia, a bunch of different places. Because I looked into a few of them. Because one of them is Rochester, New York. And when I looked into that, housing there is actually like surprisingly cheap. So part of me was like, fuck it. Do I move to New York? I don't know. What are you looking up?
I'm curious what country has the most women to men ratio. Just out of my dumb curiosity.
Now I'm looking it up to see if you're wrong. Wow, it's not even that big of a split. It's Armenia with 55% of their population being women. That's not a big split.
Well, I mean, we say that.
It's not a big split. Think about it. If there's 100 people, 55 of them are women, 45 of them are men. That's not a big split.
Right, but your chances to find a partner are extremely higher.
I mean, is it extremely?
I think so.
I don't know what the U.S. is.
Because, like, if you have, if you have like a class full of.
How low is the U.S.? Goddamn.
Oh yeah, I was about to say I think there's more men to women.
No, apparently the lowest it gets in the world, as far as I can tell, is Uzbekistan, which is exactly 50-50.
Oh.
Which means there truly is just one person out there for you.
True.
The United States of America is 50.5, so it's basically even.
Right. Yeah.
Basically everywhere is exactly even, except Armenia, which is weird.
But like what I was saying is, if you had a classroom full of 100 people, there's 55 women and 45 males. You got
choices.
A good chance of finding a person with a couple to spare, maybe. If the one doesn't work out.
Sure.
All I know is it sucked being in a class that there was 4 women in my class and the rest were men. We had 27 in our class.
That is a little wild. Dude texts this girl, tell your dad I've got his Crunchwrap Supreme and I'm on the way to pick him up. We broke up 4 months ago. Why do you still get Taco Bell with my dad? Just 2 guys eating Crunchwraps and watching football. I don't know. Okay, that is a little weird though. Fucking.
I've been there because my ex from high school, I still run into her grandfather and he and I just sit there and chit chat.
That's not the same.
And he's always inviting me over to shoot guns and stuff. I never hit him up on that, but I got this new gun. Just come over and shoot. Blah blah blah.
Taco Bell is the only fast food place I roll up to with no ordering game plan. I just let the menu speak to me. The bell will tell me what I need. My mouth may be moving, but I'm just the instrument of a supreme design. It's true though. Have you ever been like, I'm going to go to Taco Bell and I'm going to get, outside of, you're going to want a Doritos Locos taco, which is just saying you want a taco at Taco Bell. You're like, okay, I'm going to order a singular taco. That's what you know. And then you get there and you just look at the menu and start ordering other shit. Just like, that looks good.
Usually what happens.
Looks good. That looks good. Yep. Cool. That's good dinner. Except now I will eat 2 tacos and be full for the day. So that's fun. Wild times.
I didn't eat anything until 4 o'clock.
What's wrong with you?
Well, I just was playing volleyball and it was just boom, boom, boom. We played 7 games today. By the 6th and 7th game, I was dragging ass. Well, I think the whole team was. We were playing a young team, so they had a little more stamina. And they had just had a set down for 2 matches, so.
Wow.
Or 2 games, I should say.
Good God, look at your Twitter DMs real quick.
Oh, God, okay.
Oh, my God. That's insane. I've never seen a stadium that empty.
What the fuck?
The Panthers have under 100 people at the game. They offered tickets for like 45 cents. I mean, can you blame them sitting in the rain? Dude, people will show up for a rain game if
I was about to say, have you seen the Buffalo Bills?
Right?
Literally 4 foot of snow on the ground, and they're out there. We're here, packed stadium. Negative degrees out? Yeah, that's a little rain ain't nothing.
Wild, dude.
Is this like, this has got to be like, they're just getting ready to warm up or something and people aren't there yet?
No, I mean, no. No.
Because I don't see any football players on the field.
Well, maybe that picture is, but like nobody was there.
I think people are fed up with the Panthers, huh?
Well, the owner's kind of a stupid idiot, so I get it. Oh, here's a picture or a video from halftime. I don't understand that. Relax, it's storming and raining all day. Nobody wants to sit in that. A lot of fans do, though. Yeah, dude, there's no world. The Panthers have said that their paid attendance was 70,000 people. I promise you it wasn't.
Huh.
Yeah, this is just before kickoff. I'm just sending you pictures. There was nobody there. Here's with players on the field. Maybe there's 1,000 people there. Maybe. I don't know. That's empty as shit, dude. They couldn't even fill up the lower bowl. Like, that's a guarantee. Here's when the game-winning kick happened, which I would assume every Panther and Falcons fan in attendance was in that end zone. Like, what? And there's still empty seats.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking empty.
Well, I don't.
Right, I think as an owner of a football team,
It also
a national football league team.
You are struggling?
I am struggling, but the owner of a national football league team, you have to see that and be like, maybe we're doing something wrong here.
Yeah, bro, it cost more to turn on the lights than you earned in ticket sales.
Uh-huh.
Also, I'm going to send you this. The Panthers uniforms were already the best in football. The like slight change they made to the sleeves and not having the like stripes be a circle makes them they were the best uniform in the league, and they're better.
Oh, yeah, they are.
I still prefer the silver helmet to the black, but whatever.
I don't think the black looks bad.
I just don't like it. The silver just looks so much better all the time. Yeah.
At least it's not like black with a white face mask or something.
Right.
Or blue.
Yeah, but the change of the stripe is good.
Mm-hmm.
And then the slightly different blue is also really incredible. It pops even more now. They went from the best uniforms in the league to the best uniforms in the league. It's pretty great. At least they didn't move down. Let's go.
All right. They didn't digress.
Wow. I mean, that's fun. Hunter Henry joking after his strong performance in loss against the Chiefs. she came for Travis Kelce, but she's going to be leaving with me about Taylor Swift. He also adds, she's attractive, but her fans would be too annoying for me. Swifties are the worst. Dog, focus on winning more than 2 games before you try to argue you should steal the tight end from the team you lost for his girlfriend. That's just really weird behavior. That's a lot of Hunter Henry, the Patriots tight end. He's doing a lot of yapping for a guy that's really bad on a really bad team. That's a whole lot of yapping. That's a lot of yapping.
James Cook is the first Bills player to have 100 rushing yards in the first half since McCoy.
LaShawn McCoy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, maybe that's not a real article. I don't know anymore. I don't understand what anything is. Because Twitter's a cesspool of not being able to tell what's real and what's fake anymore. Because, anybody can have a verified badge and pretend that they're real.
I just got a kick out of the Bills had a play called Taylor Swift.
Huh.
And then I'm pretty sure, I think I've seen where they ran up to the line, and when Allen was changing the plays, all Swifty, 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 Swifty.
Nice.
Because I think Concade was mic'd up or something like that, and you could hear it.
Nice.
They were mocking the Chiefs. It's kind of funny.
I don't know if you should mock the team that you like to always lose to when it matters. But don't worry, you've won 4 in a row in the regular season against the Chiefs. Never beat them in the playoffs, though, so who fucking cares?
True.
I'm sorry, I hate that. We beat you every year and then lose to them every year. This isn't the brag you thought it was, weirdo.
Right. Well, part of that's because they always play them. The regular season, they're always healthy, and then by the time they get to the playoffs, they're all banged up.
But even the playoffs, if they are healthy, they still lose.
I don't think they've been healthy in the playoffs in a long time.
Nobody's healthy in the playoffs. Grow up.
I know.
If Josh Allen and Diggs are there, that's all you need, because that's all the Chiefs have. They have Mahomes and Kelce. That's all you need.
Now, but back, a year ago, that was a different story.
You mean 2 years ago? A year ago, they won the Super Bowl with Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes, and that was it.
Well, Tyreek Hill
wasn't there last year, but good try.
I'm thinking 2 years ago.
They won the Super Bowl last year.
The whole year that's passed that
you don't remember.
I don't remember.
Because remember, the Bills lost to the Bengals that time, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also Bills had half of their defense was out.
Everybody has injuries. That's how it works.
Well, I get it.
You're there with what you're there with.
I get it, but it's not like our offense couldn't score. It was just we couldn't fucking hold anybody from anything. It was like, here, let's just open up the entire football field for you can just pitch and catch it to the end zone every play. And then the other team just has to have a slightly better defense, and Bills lose.
Well, tell Josh to not throw it to the other team.
Because if it goes to overtime, it's over. It's Mahover.
It's Jover.
Mm-hmm.
It's Jover. All right, well, I don't know. We've made it over an hour. We're probably chilling now.
Yeah.
You ready for bed, big buddy?
I am very much so. It's going to be a long day tomorrow. It's going to be a long week because I'm anticipating having a week off, and I may be headed to the town that my girlfriend's from to visit her parents.
Oh my fucking Christ, dude.
No, I'll be here for this weekend.
That's not my point. I'm going to make everybody cancel D&D after saying I'm going to be there so I can go to Christmas with my girlfriend. But then on Christmas, I'm going to go anyways, so the whole reasoning for this was a lie.
Christmas. I literally just said I'm going to be here this weekend, and I'm going for New Year.
Okay. You could have done Christmas then, because that's closer to Christmas.
I didn't know this was going to happen until today.
All I'm saying is, you're a fucking asshole. I can't get over the way that day worked. Texting saying, yeah, I'll be there, I'm good, and then 5 minutes later, I'm not good anymore, guys.
Well, because I was just gonna take my laptop and play on my laptop. It was gonna be fine. I didn't know my girlfriend's internet was down until I texted her and said, "Hey, is it cool if I just use your internet for a little while I play D&D?" She says, "Well, it's not working and it won't get fixed until Monday." And I'm like, "Oh fuck!" After I literally just sent, "Oh yeah, I'm good," because I thought I had everything all figured out. So it's kind of circumstantial. I'm not just an asshole just to be an asshole. It's how it worked out.
Sure.
I'm only an asshole just to be an asshole to you, not to everybody else.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I will be here this Friday.
God,
so.
you fucking better be. We missed another game. I'm just killing Thren, and we're gonna play without you.
Yeah. You could probably do it pretty easily. Thren's not. I mean, he's pretty tough, but he also, have range.
Yeah.
Does not.
Well, and the nice thing is I can just walk away from you at my 30 speed because yours is 25. Just keep backing up and Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'd be so funny. Just start
Don't
flying.
fumble and trip or something. Let me catch
No,
up to you.
do like I did last time we played the fumble as I was doing the JoJo pose and I just fall. Whoops. But then.
Yeah. But.
All right. Well, I guess that'll do it for us. So thanks for watching. I'll yell at him tomorrow on stream. Peace.